Hello to all of you beautiful souls. Peace on earth and love and light to you. What did I say? And love and light to you. I am GabrielleEther. Welcome to my channel. So, you guys see we're doing... Okay, I had to pause it right quick. You guys see that we're doing Maleah Davis. Okay, so, you guys, everybody tell me, have you guys like kind of noticed or thought about it, but you know, don't talk to me like that or don't know me like that to ask me? Because like when I posted about it on Facebook, people were saying like, when I saw the little girl, I thought about your little girl. And, you know, I was saying the same thing, you know, they look alike and all that. And you guys, since we've moved here, we've gotten stopped a couple of times. It even had like strange looks about, like, could that be her? And I admit, when I first saw the little girl, I felt like she looks a lot like my baby. And then I wasn't even going to touch the subject. Yeah, I know. But y'all know I do my nails a lot, so y'all got to catch me like this sometimes. So you know what this is about, okay? So anyways, looking at my baby now. So, you know, I did not want to touch the story at all. I didn't even want to look into it. It was only a couple of days ago when they was really talking about it. When they was talking about, a little while ago, you know, when they was talking about actually finding the baby's body, where it just kept, like, it just kept bothering me, like, should I do a reading on this? And when I started seeing there were so many different stories, I was like, well, yeah, you know, you should do a reading on it. And then I saw, you know, I remember when it first popped up in my phone, you know, the Amber Alert. I think it was like on my birthday, the day before my birthday. My birthday is May 5th. It was something like that. I remember that. And then I remember seeing the little girl and the fact that she looks just like my baby, so much like my baby. I didn't even want to, I didn't think to do, you know, a reading on it at first at all. But, you know, like, she just looked so much like my baby, I didn't want to touch it. I was feeling so bad. And then I saw that the little girl's birthday was the same day as my sister's birthday. And I was like, okay, like, I'm getting all these signs, like, you know, let me start investigating. So I started looking up things on her, you know, looking up, you know, different videos and stuff. And it was just the saddest part to me. And you guys, I did a video on this. It seems like a lot of people are just saying, how could she do something like this? And this is not the first time I've done this video, this main video right here, to see who actually did it and all that. This is actually the second time I had to film this video, because the first one was acting crazy. So after I did that video, I went ahead and I did another video on what could have made her do this. It wasn't really why, because I'm going to get into the why on this one. So I'm kind of glad that one didn't upload, because I didn't get into the why on that one. So I wasn't asking really like why she did it. I was asking what could have made a mother do something like this to her child. But I was already thinking like demon possession, and a lot of that was coming out, you know, in that reading. So I'm going to upload that reading. Either I'm going to hook it onto this one, or either I'm going to upload it separate. I think I'm going to upload it separate. So right after I upload this one, of course. So and you guys will see. So just know that in that video I was saying stuff like, oh yeah, this came out in the reading. So I'm pretty sure the same type of stuff will come out, but probably with different cards. I don't know, we'll see. So if I was saying stuff like that and you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's what I was talking about, because that reading was based on the first reading that I did, not this one. But you know, I'm sure all the answers will be the same, because that's how spirit works. So let me get to this now. Okay, I'm just looking at the time. This is my first time doing a video at night. My camera ain't that good anyways. And I'm shuffling. You know what, you guys? I'm just going to get right down to it. We want to know, as far as this reading goes, and as far as me doing exactly what I feel like I'm supposed to do, I want to ask who did it. Don't you guys want to know which one did it? Was it the mother or was it the stepdad? You know, but this card flew out right here. I'm going to leave this card right here because I don't know if I all the way know what it's saying right now, but I think this is important. In my regular readings, I read this card so many type of ways. You know, I usually read it as, you know, health, something about health, or taking care of yourself, or taking care of someone else. So, you know, maybe this is like this is like a nurse figure taking care of a bunny, a sick patient, or maybe this could mean like a mother supposed to be taking care of her child. So we're gonna see what Spirit is saying about that. I'm gonna sit this one right here for right now, and let's see who did it. And I'm just gonna ask you guys, on all of my readings that I do like this, when the cards keep falling out and falling out, it just seems like there is some energy present, or, you know, Spirit really wants me to get this message out. Let me pick them up again. Well, you know what? I'm going to read these because I thought it was a lot of cards that came out. It's not. And I know these are significant, okay? Definitely. So, those of you who are familiar with my pick a card readings, what did I tell you guys all the time? This deck is primarily a deck that has a girl on it. So, in order to let me know if I'm talking about a girl, then she'll have on pink. And if I'm talking about a boy, then it would be a boy. So look at this. This is definitely a girl and a boy's doing to something childlike. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys now, this is like something that both of them did together, okay? Both of them doing this together, something crazy together. I'm going to put this right here in case, in case I have to interpret this more later. So basically, it definitely looks like, so, like I said, I'm doing this at nighttime, so, who else is being a mother while they're working? And I'm fixing my baby some juice right now. No, you can't get no more of that. So, but, you guys, and I'm looking at this. Is this her? Is this Maleah? Just looking at something scary to her. Is that her energy that's around me? Y'all know I don't like to do that, but I tell you guys, when I'm in readings, when I'm talking to people, the only time that I do a mediumship, because I am not a medium, is when I'm doing stuff like this, and that particular energy has to come around, you know, or something that surprised her that she just did not know was monster like, maybe, you know, maybe something she trusted. You know, put this right here also. So this is the guy figure. See her in the blue. This is a guy figure. The guy figure has definitely done something wrong. I don't know. I'm not gonna just say what this is right now, but this guy figure is in distress some type of way. And it seems as if something made him do it, something talking over him. I'm gonna say it seems as if something convinced him or talked to him about what he did, or I'm looking at my baby, y'all. Or something kind of just talking to him some type of way that caused him to be like in this distressed position. And I'm feeling the energy of Darian right now, because that's what we're talking about, and that's who this is. Some type of way, looking at these fallen cherries, as if he is responsible, or at least in some type of way he is responsible. And I don't know what that means, who talked him into it. We're going to see about that, or if somebody talked him into it, or if somebody talking to him. I was going to ask about the whole cute nail thing. Israel, I don't know who's calling your name, but I wanted to ask specifically who did it. So I'm going to ask, was it the mother, yes or no? You guys who are not familiar with my pick a card readings, if it's a yes, it'll be right side up. If it's a no, it'll be upside down. Sometimes I do 3 cards at a time. I'm only going to do 1 right now. Did the mother, and I'm just going to be very specific, because with Oracle, these are Oracle cards, not Tarot. So you have to be very specific. And I'm going to ask, and I hate to even say this, did the mother of Maleah Davis, so, because I kind of forget her name. What was her name? Whatever. But did the mother of Maleah Davis, is she, and I don't want to say is she responsible for ending the life of her child, because if you had something to do with it, then you're responsible. So let's just say, was she the one who actually ended the life of her child. Let's say that. Let's get a yes or no. Let me look over here until I'm led to stop. It's kind of like, you see this no here? See this is a no. It's upside down. As if, look at this girl figure and this big guy figure. As if he was the big determining factor, which would be a guy figure. Probably him, Darian. What was I just saying? And as if she hid behind the door and just said nothing about it. Wow. So, I want to pull the very next card because Spirit is leading me to do that. Look, this came out in a negative way too. This will be a no answer if I'm looking at it like this, but the fact that it came out upside down like this. Someone who is deeply troubled. If you're familiar with my pick a card readings, then you would have came up on all these cards, and you guys could tell that I'm interpreted them very similar than what I usually. Someone's really overwhelmed, someone's really confused, someone's really troubled, type of situation here. I'm looking at turning it back over. I'm looking at how she's looking down at this man right here. As if she saw it. She saw this troubled situation. That's what I'm thinking is coming out here, you guys. I might even have to go back over those other cards because it's really coming out here. I want to ask, was the guy Darian the one who actually ended Maleah's life? Oh, we got a yes here. Oh my gosh, we got a yes. And the fact that this card are y'all following me? Are y'all resonating with this? Because this is the only way you'll know the oracle cards work is when you look at the common sense, Stop playing. So, you see how these cards are similar, right? What was I just saying about these cards, okay? And the fact that this is 10 and this is 11. You want to see how this is 10? 1 plus 9 equals 10, 11. One came right after each other, okay? They're the Spirit just more saying that this, what I'm saying is right. So, Spirit is saying it was him. He was the one that actually laid the hand on the baby or whatever he did to make the baby, that ended the baby's life. He was the one that actually did it. She saw it. Look, the card is still up there. She saw it. And look at all this confusion and stuff like that. She definitely saw it. Look at the alligator getting the man. As if I was saying, like, did something make him do it? What was it? A demon? So, I'm going to end that right there. You guys, I was already saying I didn't want to talk about this stuff too long because that stuff is like, it really gets me upset because the only thing that I can think about, like I was saying, everybody wants to know what would make her do that to her baby or something like that, But my thing is, like, it's hard for me to punish my baby because the look on her face. And that baby looked real similar to my baby. So that's the only thing that I think of. What was the baby? How was the baby feeling? What was the baby thinking? Like, that's the part that really, really, really gets me. I don't really care about why she did it because I know, like, you can't explain why demons do stuff. Demons are going to do demonic things. I just feel so sorry for the baby. Now I'm just going to ask, did the guy Darian, because people want to know that, did he really confess to Q Nail? Because people want to know that. So we got a yes. Vulnerable, okay? So this is one way that I look at this card, okay? So basically, look at this character. See, she's naked and she's carrying, and she's covering up with a fish. He definitely broke this guy down some type of way. I believe that from the beginning when they was like, how he gonna get the confession? Yeah, it sounded crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it did sound crazy to me. But I did believe that there was a way he could have broke him down and got the confession. And this is saying, yes, that he actually did confess to the Daryl guy. Okay, so you guys, I forgot to say that if you're familiar with my pick a card readings, and maybe you'll come up with that card sometimes. When I see that card, I see vulnerability. That's one thing I see. So that's one way I interpret that card. Okay, I think I got 2 more questions. Oh, no. One, I'm not gonna go over because I don't like to dispute spirit. When spirit proves something to me, I don't like to say, oh, well, let's look at another angle. I don't like to do that. So spirit told me, and I believe that he confessed to the Davian guy confessed to Cunell, and I was gonna ask about the prisoner if that came out void, but it didn't, so I'm not gonna even ask about the prisoner now. But I will ask, it did seem kind of fishy that this happened and she had to be out of town, and then we already see that she had something to do with it. My reading said that, common sense says that. So it seemed like too much of a coincidence to me, that she had to go out of town because something happened to her father or something like that. So it seemed like it was planned, or it could have been coincidence, because some people say nothing is coincidence. I don't really believe that. I do believe some things are coincidences. But I'm going to see, did they do this for the insurance money? So how many cards am I going to take this time, Spirit? I do believe this card is ready right here, but I don't know how many cards I'm going to take. I'm going to take one. So this says no, okay? This says no. That's Israel. This is no. And so they did not do it for the insurance money. I feel like, okay, this is a female character we're talking about. I feel like she saw something crazy happening and she just let it happen. And one of my things was, when you have a possessive man, they don't like to see you doing nothing positive, okay? And they said that, and I'm not really going to go into this part because to me that part don't matter. We just want to know what really happened to the baby. But they said that she was ending the engagement. She was about to go see by her father. That was too big of a coincidence to me. So what do a man like that would do? They would take it out on your child. So no, I've never been with a man like that. I ain't never played nothing like that. Now, I'm sure majority of us mothers haven't. But I have seen men that make little clues sometimes, because I often hear men talk about my mothering styles. I get the ones who always compliment me because they always say that they never see a mother that go out their way like I do with my children. I get that all the time. And then occasionally I get those that like they be a little mad because I'm going to put them first, So, but I have seen, and you guys know you've seen too, when you get those possessive type of men. But, the fact that she didn't do nothing about it, the fact that she knew he was a snail and didn't do nothing about it, this to me. But anyways, I think that's all I'm going to do. And that's all, you guys. Continue to come across me and subscribe. Bye.